James wanted to get away from the summer sigh, so he went to a small town in the mountains. He was happy because it was much cooler there. Sean's cookie did not taste as sweet as she has hoped. Next time, she will put a larger of sugar in them. For the of passengers, there are signs that tell them not to run onto the train when the doors are closing. You're really good at riding your skateboard. How did you learn to do it?
First, my brother taught me some basics. After that, I learned by watching videos online.
This fish is delicious. How did you cook it?
I ate with some butter, lemon juice, and garlic in a pan on stove.
Excuse me, can you tell me how to get into your restaurant?
Sure, just the door. It's a little bit heavy.
Wendy and Amanda had fun. Their brother in the sand at the beach. He looked funny with just his face above the sand, and he could not stop laughing too. It was really hot on Saturday, so Taro went to his town's swimming pool. The water is cool, and he always feels better after the swim. Many people, doctors, because they spend their lives helping others. When Hannah saw smoke coming from the windows of the building, she called the fire department on her phone. Please don't go yet, Dad. I want to talk to you about something.
I'll be back. I just want to get a cup of coffee.
Dawn and her new boyfriend have a lot. They both love reading, hiking, and traveling, and they both work in the same kind of job. At first, the weather report said that the storm would a typhoon. However, the storm got weaker and only became a tropical storm.
Sorry I'm late, Jane.
It doesn't matter, Tom. We can, the others, after we've had our lunch.
Mom, it's so hot in this room. Why don't you...
I wish I could, but it's not been working since this morning.
Are you serious? Our grandparents will be here soon to have lunch with us.
I know. I wanted to cook something for them, but I guess we'll have to go to the restaurant instead.
Excuse me, are you Miss Dazaki from the new Osaka tours?
Yes, and you must be Mr. Watson. Welcome to Japan. How was your flight?
Thanks for meeting me here at the airport, Ms. Tazaki. The flight was great, but,
That's too bad. It'll take a while to get to your hotel. Hopefully you can get some rest in the car along the way.
Mom? Yeah?
Oh no. Are you okay? When did it start?
Right after lunch. I had chicken curry at an Indian restaurant. It was delicious, but really spicy.
I see. It's probably best to skip dinner tonight.
Thank you for calling Jay's technical support.
Hi, I'm Emily Mollison from ABC Tours. There's something wrong with the printer in our office. Could you unsao?
I see. We'll send someone right over. What's ya?
It's 220 Maple Street, Rivertown.
Got it. We'll be there in 30 minutes.
Thanks. I hope it can be fixed this afternoon. We need to print something for our clients by 4 p.m. Friendship with Mrs. Phillip. Ellie is a high school student. She and her parents moved to a town by the sea last year. When Ellie's family moved in, their neighbor, Mrs. Phillip, brought them a cherry pie to welcome them to the neighborhood. It was delicious. Ellie asked Mrs. Phillips to teach her how to make it. One day, Mrs. Phillip happily A. During that time, they enjoyed cooking and talking together. Ellie often visited Mrs. Phillips' house and did her homework after school on weekdays. Mrs. Phillips sometimes helped Ellie with it. However, last month, Mrs. Phillips had to leave home for a month to take care of her sick brother, who lived far away. Ellie, B, every day. So she started exchanging emails with Mrs. Phillip. When Mrs. Phillip finally came back, Ellie brought her a cherry pie to welcome her back.
Dear Ms. Parker, I'm Todd Hamilton. I am a student at Peterson High School. My social studies teacher, Mr. Garcia, gave me your email address. I will give a presentation about a tourist spot in this town. I would like to speak about your history museum because it is visited by a large number of tourists from both inside and outside the country. Information about the museum's history, events, historic buildings, and exhibitions can be found on your website, but there are a few other things I would like to ask about you. Those including information about what your museum staff does to attract visitors, what makes your museum more attractive than other, and so on. If you don't mind, would you let me have an interview with you and your staff on a day that is convenient for you? Also, may I take some photos of the museum, as I would like to make slides to show in the presentation. If an interview is possible, I hope you will continue to allow me to ask questions by email. Sincerely, Todd Hamilton.
There is a village called Chamois in the north of Italy. It is known as the only village in the country that people cannot get to by car. Because it is surrounded by mountains, many tourists who love nature visit this village all year round. However, only about 100 people live here. In fact, throughout the history of the village, only a small number of people have lived there at any time. The ways to get to the village have been limited for a long time. As Italy's economy improved in the early 1960s, the country's road system also got better. At that time, Chamois was connected with other areas by roads that people went through only by bicycle or on foot. With the better road system in the country, the village people were asked if they wanted to build new roads for cars. Yet, roads were never built because most of the local people were against the idea. However, this did not mean people wanted to completely stay away from the other cities. Instead of building roads for cars, they wanted to have cable cars that would travel through the air. This is because they thought cable cars were a fast and useful way of transportation and could avoid damaging the nature of the area. They thought they could reach the nearest village by cable car and go to the other areas from there. The fact that the village cannot be reached by car makes this village environmentally friendly. Because of the small size of the village and its rich nature, it is a good place to perform eco-friendly projects. Chamois is one of the 19 places that make up the Alpine Pearls. It is a group of places that are working on projects that protect the beauty of nature, such as road system, with climate-friendly options.